Okay. Hi guys, how are you? Hi Stara. Hi Queen. Queen, isn't it late where you are? I hope you're not up too late. Today I literally have, I'm only going to stay on for a little bit, and I actually don't think it's going to be that busy. Hi Alexis. So let me pull the three of you guys some cards. Oh, hi Will. Oh, I was just thinking about, well, I wasn't just thinking about you, but I was thinking about water signs, Will. It's 2. Oh no. Why are you still up? Couldn't sleep maybe? How's it going, Will? So why don't, if you guys want one free card pull, why don't you just drop your questions? And it's early St. Patrick's Day, so I'm not sure what you guys have planned for tomorrow. I guess it's kind of grim in the world lately. I'm okay. I'm surviving. I feel like the global energy is kind of interesting. So, oops. It's late for Will too, isn't it? It's late for Will, and I don't know what time zone you're in, Alexis, but maybe it's late for you too. Oh, hi Eva. Sure, thank you. So Eva, I'm just going to answer questions for let's do one free card pull for Alexis and Will, and then I will star us the next time. And oh, Queen, thank you. Sorry, I just saw you said it's list. Well, if it's not busy, I'll just do free card pulls for Will, Alexis, then I'll read for Eva. How are you, Eva? Hope it's not too late where you are. And oh, it's 1 a.m. Okay. Well, it's St. Patty's Day everywhere. I should get a St. Patty's Day. I don't have one. Anyway, and then I'll read for Eva. Okay. And I have a plan this time to make sure I get a fun time. And Queen as well. So if it's late for Queen, I'll also read for you as well. Okay, so Alexis, drop your question. I'm going to pull a card for Will and for Eva. Sorry, for Alexis. And then I'll read for Eva, or I can read for Queen before that if it's like, oh, that was fast. Spirit guides, angels. You know what? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Oh, Will. Okay, so there's going to be one card. Spirit guides, give us a clear message for everyone who will be joining us in the chat today. I think it's going to be a low event chat. Valerie is hard to read. Okay, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Give us one clear answer. Clarity for how Valerie feels about Will. One card, Spirit, for Will. For Will of the Water. 1 a.m. Valerie's holding something back or something, or like even if you guys are there's something. Oh, so many cards coming out constantly. This one. Okay, so just to keep it moving. Okay, well, but there's a bunch of cards coming out as you saw when I was shuffling this deck, and I had an intention to use this deck, so I think that means something. I think there's something more that they want to say, but we can think about it next time. So you have the Magician in this deck, Will. So I'm just going to read from what this is one of those Valentine decks. What you need to be a successful manifest, if you will manifest, if you believe it, you can do it. Why don't you take a look at that picture? And we also have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Something's in your like balls in your court or something like that is what I'm thinking, Will, because the way the cards were shuffling and then the cards that were coming out, if there's something specific on your mind, like beyond, I mean, even if everything you feel is going smoothly between you and Valerie, or if there's a specific question in your mind. Okay, sorry, what am I trying to say? If there's a specific question in your mind, balls in your court, there's something you can do about it. If you feel everything's going fine and you're just wondering how Valerie's feeling about you, there is something that maybe she wants some prodding or something where you're supposed to initiate something to remove any sense of uncertainty or illusion, or that could be vice versa. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, that's what I have for you for the freebie today. Yeah, come back next time and we can pull up another card. Okay. Okay, so Alexis and Queen, if you want me to read something for you. Will Louise find another way to reach out even if you block them? Oh, you got it for hi, people. Okay. Will Louise find another way? Let's see. Spirit guys, what message do you have for Alexis? Yeah, Twinkle. So after for Alexis, I'm going to read for a donation for Eva, and then so let me just do. Okay, so this is for Alexis. So anyway, you have renewal. So this deck's a little bit more positive and pleasant. So reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. So this is actually kind of a card like indicating like someone pushing through, finding a way. So it's kind of in line with your question, like, can they find another? Because when I was reading it, I was like, well, how are they, like my realistic left brain was like, how are they going to find a way to reach out if you block them? So in your heart, you'll know what to do. So I think this at the very least indicates a desire for them, like they're aware that they've been blocked and there's a desire to not want to be in the situation. However, it's going to require effort and work, or not pain, but it's going to require effort that I don't know if he or you or the situation is up to in this moment, like meaning in the next 48 hours or whatever. But it's something that's on their mind though. So that's interesting. So they're thinking about it. But whether that's practical in the 3D is hard to say, right? Okay. So Eva or Queen, how about, because it's getting late for Queen too. So Eva, why don't I do your question, then I'll do Queen if Queen is still up, unless she's fallen asleep or she, because it's late. All right. Okay. So, oh, thank you, Queen. Hi, RT. Oh, okay. What will my soul's intention? Oh, sorry. What was my soul's intention coming into this life, and what did my soul want to? Ooh, Eva coming in with the cool questions. Okay, let's see. Interesting. Let's see. Let me just focus on the question. See what deck. What? Okay. Remind me of your signs again, Eva. Your just remind me of your, because I remember like I was getting really into your chart last time, so I'm forgetting which is where, but at least your sun and rising, and if you have a planet in your 12th and your north node, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I'll just try to incorporate those into the thinking. If I just like listed up a bunch of stuff. Libra. Yes, I remember the Leo rising for sure. Here guys, English ancestor with me. Eva is asking a sincere and genuine question about her soul's intentions for this lifetime. North Node. Oh, hey, so the Virgo full moon might have some people, some astrologers feel that can kind of okay, let me make sure to watch the time. They feel that this might be relevant for you because the full moon's tomorrow at 3 in the morning or something. I don't know if that's Eastern or whatever. But so that's full moon in Virgo. I mean, even though we're not in a, so it'll be interesting. You should definitely do some candles, well, if you feel like it, but you should do something tomorrow. I think that would be cool for you. Like, especially given this question you're asking, if you have cards yourself, or if you have some candles, or any kind, whatever, rituals you do on your own or something. What was your moon? And do you have a planet in your 12th? Okay, Spirit guys, let's just answer. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please give us a clear message on what, a clear message guiding us in the direction of her soul's intention for this lifetime. And her soul's intention for this lifetime. Her soul's intention for this lifetime. Empty 12th. Okay. I'm gonna like get you guys a whole chart one day. We'll have to do a sesh. I've gotten too far into that stuff. Wait, I'm just looking for this one. What was that other one I'm looking for? Oh, here we go. Do you know what your what's your Lilith? Okay, I'm gonna stop asking. So we're gonna keep it clear for now because we're gonna be doing a short live reading today. So we're gonna keep it clear for now. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Okay. Thank you. That sounds good. That was Eva's. Thank you, Liz. What was Eva's? Give us an overall arching message about Eva's soul's intention. Okay, I'm also hearing one thing. Also, Eva, is that your like what's happening in your this lifetime is going to like it's not set. Well, obviously, it's not set in stone for any of us, but specifically for you, it's like kind of like if you remember those pick your own adventure. Like I used to these little books I used to remember. Answer the call. This is so interesting. This is the first card that came out for the overall energy. It says answer the call. This is so in line with your question. It says, what is your soul calling you to do? And this is the same time I got this message, which was it's not set in stone. So in some ways, I think Spirit's all down with these questions you've been asking lately. I'm getting that again, but today the energy is more peaceful than last time. Last time it was just excited. And you were saying, so what's your coming into this lifetime? And they're asking you, answer the call. What's your soul calling you to do? So that means that you've gotten some signs or some indications, or you're having some nudges or some feelings about stuff. And oh my goodness, the bottom of the deck, this is so interesting, is Imrama. I was like trying to show you the image. I'll get a better camera one day. It says, where are you being called to journey to? So both of these cards, there's a bunch of cards in this deck, which is interesting, but it's like, again, speaking to, there's yes under that. It's again, like it's talking, they're specifically about soul's journey type question, like kind of messages as to what you're asking. Oh, that's too high. I wonder if I can lower this camera. 1 second. Maybe on this old school tripod with the clickies. It's like a photographic one. Okay. Let me just hold on. Okay, so you've had some nudges. You kind of know, you have an inkling. It's like it's inside you somewhere. It's like one of those like Kinder egg surprises. Like it's in you somewhere. You've had to go through some things. You've had to experience some like traumas or something per se, or just things have gotten clouded or like there's these distractions in your life which have affected, like kind of have made you, it's not doubt exactly, but have made you wonder if what you're seeing as your soul's path to really be the case. So one is that Spirit is saying, you know, and it'll become revealed to you through your real life. So what that means is like experiences you're having in your experience, like in your life in the 3D, are part of what's that itself is indicating to you what your soul is being called to do. Like meaning some people sometimes, you know, they're living their life one way and out of nowhere they're just like have this, you know, call to go to the other side of the world and do something without, you know, really any indication. But in your case, their decisions you make, things you experience are part of what your soul calling is meant to be. Like it's related for you. Let's see which house it's going to be in for your chart. Ancestors, can you guide us to planets? Thank you, Queen. You know what's really seventh house. Okay. So we have seventh house, which is the house of relationships, as you know, or partnerships and business, long-term friendships, you know, obviously romantic relationships as well. We have Sag energy at the bottom. So your feelings, always be true to your feelings and emotions with your Sag moon. Like never let the fact that, you know, you might dream big or see big or have like optimistic energy, like that folds into this question of that. If you have planets in the seventh house, it could, or your ruler, that will help indicate something about your question here. Oh, your South Node. Oh, you know, okay, so I got to say this, even though I'm trying to stay on time. So it was so interesting. Right now, when I just read your question again, you has in brackets, you're like, what did my soul want to experience? And I mean, I know, well, I mean, obviously I know Pisces is the South, but the thing was, it was interesting because I smiled to myself. I know you can't see me, but it was like this want to experience was a very thing that your South Node was very much a Piscean thing to say. Like it was like, it wasn't like this hardcore Capricorn, like, well, what did I sign up to do? It was like, but what did I want to experience? But like in this really magical kind of ethereal way. So I think that's interesting because that's, I feel that's kind of in the phrasing of your question. I think you're right now at a pivot or balance point between your North and South. It's just feeling like that to me, something that's coming through. So you are, some people I can sense like a resistance. Like, I don't think you're resisting your life's purpose and your North Node at all. And I think actually your transition to that is going to be smoother than you think. Or when you look back at your life, you're going to see it like how it actually all made sense. Your Jupiter, is in Pisces and wow. Okay, what else? So her seventh house, what else is important for this life? Okay, your sun. So basically your placements in this lifetime, so obviously we all have free will, but your astrological chart, as to the point that you can leverage it to your benefit, is important. It will help guide you, your sun sign, like, and not just your sun sign, but just, I'm looking at this as your entire chart, your entire placements are important. There is guidance that you are someone who is going to be able to pick up guidance and direction from your chart, as long as it's for your higher good and you read it in a positive sense. So like the positive aspects of a Libra, Sag kind of moon type of thing. And obviously there's Leo energy here as well. Like it's about being true to yourself, finding your, where if you have a stellium in one of the houses and your Aries here. Okay, so we have 9,000 at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is going to be just doing a mini reading today, spirits. So basically, spirits, again, focusing, so we're just recapping. It's telling you, you know the call or look for the signs, you'll hear the call. Really pay attention to yourself and your own resonance when you meditate or whatever it is you like to do to be in touch with yourself. Your seventh house is going to be important. Partnerships, how you create partnerships in work, in your personal life, with your family, in the future, romantically, family, whatnot. I remember I was getting mother for you last time. True to yourself, making sure to express yourself. I don't know if you have any planets in your first house or anything like that. But there's some balance here about being able to express yourself balancing your expression. Hold on, Spirit, what are you trying to say? How you express things, how you manage, how you manage conflict. Conflict's not the right word. What's the word? Thank you. How you corral. It's interesting. How you corral your energy to drive your ambitions and your goals. So you're gonna know what your soul's intentions were is when you feel like alignment and synergy, like when you feel momentum of some sort. But it's also gonna be like, it's not gonna be at odds with like this kind of idealistic side of yours. It's going to be supported by this idealistic or romantic, like romantic in the general sense. So, okay, pay attention to 7 Pows, self-expression sun, if you have stellium anywhere, wherever you might have Aries. But I think there's something about exploring your full potential. Like there's untapped potential with you a little bit. So if there's a place if there's a quadrant in your life that you felt sometimes where you kind of feel like, oh, well, I hold back, whatever that is, school, work, with a family member, with a friend, with a neighbor, in a personal relationship, that place where sometimes you think, oh, no, maybe I shouldn't, or something like that, when you ever stop for a second, that has something to do, that second take, that has something to do with what your soul's experience is going to involve in this lifetime. In what sense, I'm not sure. Oops. Too many. Give us some clarity on these cards. Thank you. Okay. Oh, interesting. Well-being, Virgo. Okay, so I'm just looking for any more hints here. So we have manifestation, prosperity, and well-being. Okay, so you have to come a little bit more into your power. I think there's something undertapped, that's not a word, untapped about you. I'm not really sure what that is, but you'll know where that is. And if you don't, just look to the place where you sometimes find yourself hesitating for a second. You can manifest prosperity in that sense. So firstly, you can manifest the relationships you want. Relationships, Piscean, Virgo 6,000. Okay, I want to focus on this. So your Virgo North Node. So I'm sure you know a lot about the Virgo North Node. That's a big part of some of your soul's desires in this lifetime. You didn't accidentally end up with Virgo North Node. It was deliberate, and they want you to explore that aspect of yourself. They also think you're very well positioned to explore it, because I'm hearing them like say something like they've given you, this like a Leo rising and this fire moon with this Virgo. Like, this is a more unique combination of things, and it was done on purpose to strengthen this Virgo North Node, which, at times Virgo can be a difficult placement at times, but in your case, it's not. So you are to manifest prosperity. So you don't hold yourself back. Don't second guess or don't underestimate yourself. So wherever you feel like you might have underestimated yourself a little bit, that's the place where your soul's expression is. Okay. Oh, hi, Eliza. Yes, thank you, Queen. Yeah, I'm just gonna do something else here. Ancestor message here. Night. So we also have, for the ancestor messages, we have, the Knight. So be brave and honest, true to yourself. You're stronger. I also get this advocate type energy. I don't know if you've ever liked the idea of working for other people or speaking up for other people, but you're going to find some purpose in that. It might not be in some traditional way that you have to become an advocate or something, but you're going to be able to speak up for the little guy or something like that. I'm not sure. You have Seer at the bottom of the deck as well. So you can see beyond the current situation is what it's saying here. So obviously you can be very much in touch with you have your Piscean and your South Node. Actually, Virgo and Piscean can be an interesting mix, but it's really asking you to High Priestess right underneath that. Somehow to leverage your natural, instinctive, and intuitive abilities to be kind of in touch. And it's an interesting of an MT12. Such that they're just kind of there in this supportive way. Somehow they're going to guide you. What is it that you want to say here, Spirit? Manifest prosperity. So you know there's a feeling, there's a sign here. It's asking you to listen to the sign. It's asking you to hear the call, take advantage of the full moons, manifest, set your things. Oh, okay. It's even telling you to do those things. I don't know if you ever do those things like, we're little manifestation tricks, whatever they are, whether for you it's candle or writing things down or a vision board, whatever it is you do. It's actually telling you to practice. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So they're actually saying that practical ways of practicing manifestation are going to help. Practical things about your routine of taking care of yourself, your health, your mental health are important in you achieving your life's goal. So as you start to feel stronger, oh, your Mars is in your first. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting because Aries is Mars. Okay. And Aries is in your 10th. So 10th house, 7th house, and self-expression. That would make sense with this self-expression thing. Being able to be true to your own self-expression, to be strong, not to feel weak, and to move towards abundance and prosperity, not to shy away from it. But this, this well-being card is really sticking out to me. Like you have to take care of your attitude, I don't know, attitude, mental health or something. You have to be strong. You think you already had to be strong in your life, and you're going to use that ability. Oh, wow. And this came out, wisdom. So you're going to use this ability of, like, again, untapped. It's something that you already know, something you already have, something you have knowledge to share, you have insights to share, and you don't realize that because I don't know if someone has ever made you feel, oh, interesting. Balance came out for your Libra. I'm really getting, oh, and weird, wisdom's at the bottom of this deck again too, which is the Hierophant here. But anyway, that's interesting. Well, let me just do one thing before I go. Is there something you want to tell us? Okay, one thing I just got, Eva, is that this is for now. So what does that mean? It means that your life's, well, for all of us, but your life's purpose is, like you're asking this question, this message, Spirit is saying this is specific to now for the next 3 to 5 or 5 to 10 years or something like that. Meaning, as you unfold in the next 3 to 5 or 5 to 10 years, you're going to, there's going to be a second phase that opens up. So this is for now. You know more than you think. Things that you think are just experiences or your insights are actually wisdom, and it's going to help somebody else. And you have to be strong enough to help somebody else. But that's kind of what I'm getting for now. You have nudges, you have signs, you kind of know what these, well, it's not that you know, but Spirit is trying to show them to you. So pay attention, like try to pay attention as best you can. To do that. Oh, healing. Okay. Interesting. Move past healing. If you feel like there's anything in your life that you've been, not move past it, make sure you are that, like your healing's part of it. Like whatever you've had to endure, you've had to endure something. Well, we all have. But now take that, and that's part of it. That's part of it. Anyway, that's what I'm getting for you right now for for today, for the live, for that question. Let's see one more thing. Oh my goodness, and the sun came out again. I don't know why they had me pull from this card. Clarity, self-expression, healing of the wounds. Oh, not keeping things close. Oh, don't be, okay, I don't know what this is. Don't be, not that you are, but never be embarrassed of anything. If anyone in your life, family, or anyone has ever made you feel like somehow something you did or didn't do wasn't good enough, something from your childhood, that's not true. You have a very strong spirit on the inside, and people might have tried to like push that around or knock it around a little bit. Maybe not, in a really bad way. I'm not really sure, but people who are sensitive can feel things differently. So heal that. I was just, and I'm not going to get into this today, but I was reading about the healing stuff, and it's such an interesting word, isn't it? Healing. But healing is like, it's not like, oh, heal and get over it, but it's like, make yourself whole for your strongest self. And the sun heals too, right? Like the sun, that's why in ancient times when people got hurt, they'd put like wounds and things out in the sun, right? Like it's kind of like you know, it was believed in ancient times to have that disinfectant type of element. But anyway, and look to your astrological chart. There's a lot of alignment here with your astrological chart. It's going to guide you. Read about your North Node, but it is specifically complemented with the types of placements that you have. But so that's what I'm getting. So pay attention to your sevens. You can go back and look at your sevens, like the ones that you've mentioned, and those might kind of highlight it. But it's something that you already like, it's there. It's there for you. It's there for the taking or the picking or something. But that's what I have for you, Eva, for right now at least. I feel like there's something else we're trying to say. Never be scared to speak up, say the truth, be confident. Like, I don't feel that, like, there's this kind of message of, Cheryl, oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Eva. I really appreciate it. Your spirit guides are very excited about you whenever you ask questions. I can feel that. What was I just about to say? There's something about like speaking up for yourself, but like the weird thing is I get there's a lot of encouragement energy around you, Eva, like your guides or some energies like really trying to be supportive of you, but at the same time I feel like your spirit or your soul is already like strong, how to say it. So I'm not really sure, like it doesn't feel broken per se, but at the same time they're really wanting to encourage you. So, you know, take that for what it is. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for trusting me with your energy and letting me read for you. And come back and we can like even just pull a card to see how that's going and see if there's other things. I wanted to pull love cards, but they were kind of like, today we look at this differently. It's not just about love. Okay. Thank you, Queen. And Queen, I'll read for you after Will as well. Thank you, Will. Yes, even we'll have to look at your chart in more detail because that'll be part of it. Your chart is part of it. Your chart, I keep hearing that your chart is part of it. And I always ask you so much about your chart, and you always tell me too, which I mean, I ask a lot of people about their chart, but I ask you more, and you're always able to talk. Okay. Can we continue the reading? Yes. Oh, Valerie's feeling about you, certainly. I think we got Magician, but we use that different deck, so we will use. Excuse me. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Oh, Will. Can you remind me what Valerie's sign was? What's your moon, Will? Or do you know? You're Cancerian, right? But you're Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Will for Will's. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Sag. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Will for Will's highest good. Gemini moon. But you're a Cancerian sun, no? Okay. Well, oh. It's interesting. I'm just shuffling this deck right now for you, Will, and this was the only card that was turned face up. So there's some thinking here. So I don't know if that's her or you, but there's some reason that there's a little bit of thinking about this question. Guys, angels, ancestors. Oh, for Will's highest. Okay, they want me to pull one from here. Overall of Valerie's. What does he like us to know? Do you have something in your seventh house, Will? Dreams. Okay. Interesting. What are these dreams? So I wanted to pull, I had pulled that deck for the previous read, but for some reason I just wanted to pull it here. It's dreams. Okay. So I don't know if you had any dreams or if she's having dreams or you guys are connecting in the 5D a little bit or you're thinking about your future. we'll see when we pull the other card. Retreat. Okay, so interesting. So this card that came out says has retreat, which is dream. So it's time to disconnect. So I'm not sure if you guys are feeling a little bit like if there's, so there could be physical distance between you guys, but there's also possibly there's just, it doesn't feel as connected as before, but it's also, I'm kind of getting that you would, maybe you or her both know why you, like maybe it's deliberate to want to take some time. Maybe you're taking time together or something, but there's some disconnection. Either the two of you are disconnecting from other things together, or there's a little bit of time needed for each of you to work on things in your own lives, or something else is happening in the world. Well, obviously many things are happening in the world that could be affecting, maybe the things happening in the world right now are affecting her. Okay, I keep trying to get all this in the shop. Her will's highest good. Okay, so Spirit's also telling me that there's something about your feelings for her that is not quite clear right now. Meaning clear to me. Meaning, man, I hope these cards work. I'm not sure about these cards. Meaning I am sure about them, but I'm just wondering, I haven't used them for a live stream reading in a while. Oh. Okay, so there is something going on a little bit. At least the cards are saying that. Now, that could also be if just somebody's feeling a little scared or worried about things. Sometimes that can come through in the cards, so it may or may not actually be what sometimes, because actually it will. I'll say something. So your energy is interesting because your energy seems kind of calm and steady, but at the same time, it's kind of potent. Meaning it's like this rock. Like it's like it's flexible, but at the same time, it like your energy is like your psychic energy is strong. So it can sometimes, like even if you're quietly sitting here in front of me, like sometimes what happens is like the querence energy begins to like influence the cards, so to speak, you know? But anyway, and I'm feeling that a little bit here. So there's a reason that you're asking this question. At least Spirit is guiding me to that beyond just a check-in. That's what Spirit's saying. Whether or not that's true, I'm not sure, but that's what Spirit's saying. The cards are showing that you have some concerns right now at the moment. Concerns, I'm not really sure what those are. We'll try, where's my little thingy? Okay. Okay, we live in, that's your energy. Okay, yeah. And I'm getting that a little bit in the read today. I get it all the time, but I'm getting it strongly today. Okay, so basically she has positive feelings towards you. It seems right now that your energy is a little bit, there's something going on in your energy, and it's like weird. The reason I'm saying this is like, I'm being told you will tell me if you want to tell me, kind of thing. But, and whether you even know it or not, or whether you want to acknowledge it or not, but there's something here that's bugging you a little bit about. It could be specific to this connection with Valerie. It could be something with Valerie that's triggered something else in you, whatnot. But let's just focus on her for a second. She has positive feelings towards you. She's, but there's something, there's something challenging your guys' connection. Yeah, like, so here's your energy. See, your energy. So like we have like the 3 swords and the 9 of swords. You're kind of thinking about this a lot. This is actually Gemini energy here, 9 of swords. But so you're thinking about this, and you're having some fears about it. You're having some fears about it, because like you're That's the devil right there. And the challenge is the connection itself. The challenge is this kind of really kind of neat little special connection that the two of you have going on. And it is crossing potentially a card of communication. There's something she goes a little bit back and forth about. I'm not sure. I don't know what the synastry between your charts is. As what you said, the communications and your guys' communication styles are like not necessarily like turbocharged together. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but there's something. It's not that it's lacking, but it just doesn't have the right now. The energy right now is a little too it's too laissez-faire, just French, for whatever concerns you're having. But let's see. She does seem to be contemplating something. Maybe she's thinking the same thing you're thinking. She has positive feelings towards you. She likes you. You've brought in a breath of fresh air into her life. You've made her look at things from a different perspective. You've renewed her, thoughts about feelings and stuff like that. I don't know if she expresses that to you all the time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's interesting. So now that you're saying communication's finding out. So, and Spirit's showing this in a positive way. Like it's not showing it in a negative way, but it's like, yes. So you're saying the communication could be better. So yes, what you're feeling is true. The communication could be better for what you guys need to feel better. That could also be what this retreat card was about. Beyond the distance of the countries, is that you need some time. When I said maybe off together, like you guys need some time to be alone together as well. Like you need to spend physical time together alone. Like, well, not alone. You know what I mean? Just like you guys need to be together. There's things that both of you aren't enduring in this relationship that you're not able to say to each other, and also that the circumstances are making it difficult to do. You're both enduring it, though. No one's giving up here, though. Your energy is a little bit more worried about it than hers, though. Okay, interesting. So I don't know if this is her or you. So she either feels that she doesn't know how to communicate necessarily in the best way that would be good for you, or she might feel that about you a little bit. Like someone's a little bit more logical and someone else is not sure if they like the other person likes the logicalness of them. Like someone might be a little more cold's not the right word, just their natural demeanor might not be as like lovey-dovey or something, and someone's not sure about that. Wow, okay. Hold on, I gotta focus. Whenever a spirit shows me the same card twice, it's telling me to freaking focus. Okay, so she sees it. Okay, so interesting. She does see a future with you. She sees a connection with you, but she's just not sure how to take it. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay. She's just not sure how to take it out of this state. Okay, I don't know if you guys have actually met in person or not, but like yes, how to imagine it in the 3D, how to get it out of this kind of dreamy, potentially illusionary state to a more practical reality. Okay. Hold on, they're giving me something. What are you guys actually okay. So if the two of you actually are able to like make a go of it together in the same place and start whatever, it involves, like a relationship might involve, what would be the actual product of that? Like what would actually happen between you two? Like what would the day-to-day be like? What direction would you guys go in? Would you be able to like all those kind of specifics? But it's not that she's worried about anything. I see more worry in your cards, but it's like she can't separate, like she just can't imagine the reality of it. But despite the fact she can't imagine the reality of it, she has very positive feelings towards you. And she does see you as a potential like equivalent, because although it didn't come out in the clarifier, is like we have a divine pair with the king and queen here. But again, someone's a little bit, I'm not sure how to say. Well, you know, spirit only, but at least for the way I read, I know different people read differently, but for the way that I read and the way that cards and the energy comes through for me, at least, and when I can sense things, it's what spirit wants to reveal to us. And what I've also found a lot is sometimes spirit, again, this could be different for different people, but sometimes spirit gives you the indication that, like, sometimes they'll only tell you so much, and sometimes they even tell you something because they want you to make a move in one direction, even if it was like, sometimes like someone says, oh, should I call this person? And there'll be all these indications, yes, you should, but then they don't get the response they wanted. But it's almost like spirit wanted you to do that. Why am I telling you all this? Because spirit just, I don't know why. Because sometimes that has to do with, hold on, let me focus. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Oh, you guys actually haven't met in person. There's potential in this connection, though. You both see potential in this connection. So basically, there's, okay, you know what we need? Let's get a card. It's not about feelings. It's about what's going to happen here. Because look, the feelings are there. It's positive there. There are real 3D obstacles in the world. You're really getting into your head about this. It's not healthy. Oh, I'm wondering, should you? Okay, but there's potential in this connection. So the point is, spirit's guiding you to manifest this connection into the 3D. But obviously, you know, that can be very hard, especially at this point in the world. Oh, wow. Okay. Got some more cards coming in. Okay, wait. So this is just a mini read. Okay, so basically, spirit's like level up. I don't know what that means. Spirit wants you to manifest this. And if this is something you're interested in trying, spirit's like, you got to do something about it. I mean, obviously, that's kind of funny to say, oh, you didn't get, yeah, okay. Yeah, like, because your energy is not in a happy place. I don't know if she knows that, though. This is what I'm saying. You guys have different style. I don't know if she's cold. It's not colder. I don't think she might, like, maybe she's not as sensitive as you or something like that. Or like, not sensitive, but there's something in the nuance that she doesn't get. Yeah. I don't know what that was. I just heard that. They want you to manifest this. So it's kind of like, I'm hearing this. I don't want to say that, but you know, like something or get off the pot. And I don't normally talk like this, but I'm just hearing this a little like, so a move has to be made. But what's happening right now, well, in my head, in my own mind, I'm having this dialogue with spirit. I'm like, the world is absolutely crazy right now. How is he supposed to make a move? Obviously, I don't know where she lives, but for some reason, the circumstances of the world is making me, or it's not making me, I'm feeling like that's somehow relevant to this. You need to push this along. Spirit wants you to push this along. So whether that might not actually be meeting in person, but spirit wants you guys to push this along. Like you need to have that conversation that whether it's on her, like whether she should have had it or whether you should, like, it doesn't matter. Like the point is this connection needs to take the next step somehow. Whether that's a conversation about what are our plans, what will our plans be by June of 2022, something like that. Like there needs to be some manifestation into the 3D that's logical and based in reality. I don't know. Okay, it's not that I'm pretending. I'm not sure if it's more her energy, but maybe it's like somebody's going to benefit from having this like clear energy. Communication again. Oh, is it a cultural difference because Belgian? Hey, that's interesting because I was really feeling the stuff that's happening in Europe about her. So that's interesting, even though that's not directly there, but it's close enough. Okay. I mean, it could be cultural. Yeah. Like you have a couple of cards of communication showing up here, and you have a couple of cards of kind of, active logical, clear-headed decision making combined with the communication styles. Yeah, your guys is, but it's not that your communication, like it's not that you want, I have no idea if you want different things or same things. The issue is a little bit communication. Yes, absolutely. It could be cultural. Let me just think. How would we detect that? Just different styles. I mean, obviously everything affects communication, right? Including culture. Some of it could be cultural. It's a few things. Some could be the style. Some of it's culture. Some of it's something else. It could probably be a few things. So I guess it's just about finding a way to, I mean, it's talking a little bit about traveling, but it's just somehow manifesting this into the next step in a way that's comfortable for the both of you. Oh, I do want to ask her about something like that, but I don't know. It kind of feels like maybe it's too soon or too forward. Spirit's kind of guiding you, but you've been asking about her for a while, haven't you? Or maybe it's a different person. Spirit's kind of guiding you. It's like baby steps. They're not saying like, they're not showing you the 10 of Pentacles. They're showing you, the Ace of Pentacles, right? It's not like, so what's the plan for kids and stuff? It's like saying that, there needs to be some kind of, maybe like there needs to be some plan, like saying, hey, so, do you think that there's a way to see each other, before the fall or something, give the allowances you need to do. But Spirit does want you to, that's some guidance, that level up thing. They want you to achieve something. They want you to set a goal. Well, oh my God, Will. I just said it's not the 10 of Pentacles. And do you have 10 of Pentacles on your mind? Because I was asking for some more insight about what's going on with you. Okay, fair enough, which we all should. See, Will's a catch, guys. Will's a keeper. Maybe we should just send Valerie this read and tell her. No, I'm just kidding. No, okay, Spirit's saying you need to say what you want. You need to say what you want. You need to cause a change. Okay, you need to say what you want. Staying stagnant is not going to help you. So eventually you're going to resent the situation. So again, the Magician. Okay, so we're starting off with the very first free card I pulled for you as a Magician. We're going to end here with the Magician. This is ball's in your court here a little bit. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be scary, but something has to be done. If not, this thing just might stay the way it is. Like, this is not something where you just wait, like you don't see, like the Wheel of Fortune and stuff like that. This is not just a matter of patiently waiting for something. This involves you being actively involved in this connection. It will be a little bit scary, but it's going to ultimately be for your highest good. Whatever the outcome is meant for your highest good. Spirit's on your side. And again, you don't have to ask for the whole 9 yards or something, but somehow you have to indicate at least you have a desire to move this communication along. And maybe this person will, maybe with his dreams, has the same, maybe she has the same concerns as you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, but in a different way. I do think you're right when you said cultural. Always trust your own intuition. Some of it's cultural, some of it's some other stuff, some of it's like age, different lifestyles, different this and that and the other. But there is a strong connection here, and it's something the universe wants you to manifest. There's some reason the universe wants you to take that first step to try to see this through. What the outcome is, again, I don't know, but these are all like, it's not good for you to stay in this energy that you're in right now. So you do need to bring something up, and you can, soften it as much as you feel you need to. Yeah, like I'm feeling like, and that's also why she might have a different, why she's being a little more, it's not skeptical, but she's trying to be a bit of a realist about stuff, I think. Like there's a few things, it's so hard. You guys are in different countries, different cultures, you haven't met, blah, 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 all this type of stuff. And that's why you need to bring something into the 3D a little bit more. I mean, it's already in the 3D, but you need to have something happen like on soil. Again, it's on soil. I'm not trying, but something has to happen more. Something has to happen more is just what I'm hearing. And then from how that unfolds and how she reacts and how you proceed and how you react to her reaction is going to give you guidance on what to do. But it doesn't have to be like you just said, when you were like a little like, well, I'm a little bit, Okay, well, I wasn't going to pull up. Let me just pull one for you advice. You know, it doesn't have to be too intense. Like you're saying, if it's too much, like, you know, just be clear. Be clear. You know, and say if she's just like, oh my God, Will, I can't believe you are trying to like say all this stuff you crazy about, then you already know that this is not the person for you. And I'm pretty sure she's not going to react that way because she seems to have very positive feelings towards you. But okay, you got advice specifically for you, Will. First quarter moon in Cancer. That's you. Look what it says. Push through any insecurity. Oh, that's a good idea. Queen's right. Listen to Queen. That's a good idea. But also, it's like say something specific, like send me some flowers back. No, I'm just kidding. But like, so push through your insecurities. I like that flowers thing. You don't have her address. Well, me and Queen will send you our addresses, and you can send us flowers. I'm just joking. But it's just it's telling you to push through your. Oh, this is not the one. It's funny. I put your card back at the bottom, and the card that I pulled from the top said, "Let your fears dissolve." So it's basically based on the cards that came out for you. This reading was more about you not feeling bad or uptight or sad or in your head or anxious or anything about what's happening. Point is, you push through your insecurities, through your fears. You know, be confident. You know, embrace that sensitive side of yours, and make some kind of a move. Ask her for her address and then send her flowers. Okay. Thank you for trusting me with your energy, Will, and letting me read for you. I appreciate it. Ask her what her favorite flowers are. I think I would tell her that I love to meet her. Yes, that would be nice. Yes, that would be a lovely idea. Yeah, absolutely. I think you should say that too. You guys have seen pictures of each other though, right? Like, I mean, not that I mean, just that would help. I don't know why I'm asking that. Obviously, you've seen. Okay, I'm gonna. How do you? Wait, this is just me asking. How do people meet like across the? Are these the apps? Are these the apps? I'm not on very much social media or many apps. Thank you, Will. Like, is it like through all these like ways that people swipe or something? I know so little about these apps. A friend of mine showed me one of their dating apps, and I didn't know which way you're supposed to thingy, and I wanted to look through them, and I did it all the wrong way, and then I don't know. Apparently, she's mad at me. Apparently, I made her match a bunch of these. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Instagram. Oh no, I'm thinking of making an Instagram for the tarot. So then I would know you on Instagram. I don't think Queen has Instagram, but that's good. Yes, no, do something solid. Make a solid move. Say, so what are the chances of meeting in real life this year? Yeah, I think that's fair. That's absolutely fair. And then you know what her intentions are. Okay, Queen. May I pull some cards for you, Queen? That's true. What Queen is saying is true. But Will wants to be a gentleman and not push it. Have you guys ever spoken on like in voice? Like you guys can call each other over IG, right? Like for an Instagram call or something. Will's probably gone. Okay. Queen, let me know what you want me to pull for you. I don't know what happened to those two other people who wanted a free pull. I'm just going to start shuffling these for you, Queen. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Queen. If was it Twinkle and somebody else comes back, I'll pull them a card. Has Aries decided to walk away from the connection? Okay. We haven't spoken in voice. Oh, okay. So, Will, I don't know why that came to me because, like I said, I don't even really, well, I don't. I may or may not use my cousin's IG, but that's only when I see her. But I just thought of that. You should probably, I don't know why. It feels like that would be, like if you don't want to make too big of a move, that would make sense. Yeah. Good night. Send us flowers. Send me flowers. Okay. Have you spoken to RS? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, or queen, or queen size? Good. I was trying to think of how to ask. Give me a movie card spread. Give me a movie. Oh, thank you, Will. Roses. I got roses and tulips on St. Patrick's Day emojis. Oh, that's a sweet thing. Okay, hold on a second. Thank you for the flowers. Good night. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Give me a movie card spread. What is RS? What's going on in RS's head? What is going on in RS, the Aries' head? Yeah. Okay. So let's see how you asked the question. Okay, so you didn't say has he decided to walk away from the connection for good, but for some reason when I was shuffling, that was coming kind of in the words to me for good. And I know you didn't ask that, but no, he hasn't walked away from the connection for good. However, we have kind of 5 of Swords in his energy right now. A little bit. So he's still a little bit I don't know what he's doing. He's still like thinking about this commitment stuff. You know, he's not sure. He has these ideas about commitment. And Queen of Swords here. So some of it's how you reacted. So this is some of him and his energy of wanting to also be like feeling like, oh, I have my needs and I want my needs or demands met or something. It's still a little bit of a stuck in his terms. But at the same time, which is kind of encouraging, is we also have him thinking about, your guys' connection, the memories, and, what it would take to revisit and decide, what to do. So no, short answer, he hasn't decided yet what to do, but he's right now still a little bit in a petulant kind of energy about it. Let me just get some feelings here. He's just so stuck on this commitment issue for some reason. I don't know. I mean, you'll have to ask yourself, Queen, why can't he just pick? Why is it really just him? Is it that he wants to pick you, but he can't? Or is it that he just thinks like he wants to keep playing the field? Because obviously he's still like strategizing. He has plans. What are these plans about? We got Queen of Swords again. So firstly, you've made an impact on him. Your Queen of Swords energy has made an impact on him. He might be kind of almost mirroring you, being like, well, these are my issues around commitment, because you have like the Hierophant there. Look, we have 5 of Swords again coming up in the clarifier. Spirit guides, tell me what this 5 of Swords is. He's very much like, I got to look out for me. I'm that kind of like, this is about me. I got to win. I can't compromise. But it's just head games. Like he's in a little bit of head game energy, I guess. Oh, there's something going on with him. I think he's ready for the ant to go. Something has happened that has... Oh, interesting. Yeah, we have like 5 of Swords coming out twice. We have Queen of Swords energy. But we also have like, like this energy too. It's possible this could have to, let's see. Here, what is this? Is this because we asked about, what does this have to do with your guides? The Knight, but movement, commitment, family issues. Two of Cups. Yeah, he's stressed. I mean, the Five of Swords is also, anytime I see Five of Swords, I know this person's like stressed out. They're not fully like, they're in this position where they're having to like think about mental conflict, right? And so family issues are doing that, love issues are doing that, things in his own life, progress in his own life is doing that. Okay. Well then, hold on. Then what's the hold up with you? Let's see. Spirit guides, angels, answers. What is? Okay, so these cards came out, but like I put them back in, but I don't know. I'm going to show them. So I was just like, well, what's going on with him? And so we have like balance, emotional withdrawal, and suffering and silence. So like what you're saying is like he is just like, he's on it. He's feeling alone. He's not feeling connected. Like you're saying with the Five of Swords and this emotional withdrawal, he's trying to get balance. Oh, he's looking for patience. He's looking for a firm foundation. Like, so like whatever you're sensing. So all that's, like you said, not thinking clearly, the Five of Swords, right? So give us some more just about the energy of Queen Spirit Guides. Just give us some more about, where's my little, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense that he's not seeing things clearly. But let's ask with that energy here. This energy pertains to me. Foundation again. Okay, so he knows, or knows that you're like, you could hold stuff down. Like he's thinking about that or something like that. Like, or he's realizing he needs, like you're saying about his aunt, like he wants something and he wants someone to help him hold it down. Like, I don't know, like I keep getting that. I'm not sure why they're asking me to show you this image in detail. I mean, you've seen this before, but I was just like, I don't just have back pain. I don't know why. I don't usually think about that. But that can also be stress. And that's the Four of Wands, I think. But so he is thinking about it. No, he's thinking about this connection. He hasn't walked away at all. But he's okay. So like you said, disruption. Like something is. Oh wow. So we have for him like this is the Tower. We have disruption. We have temptation, which is the devil, fear, whatever. And we have light, although, I mean, I'm not reading the reversal, but it did come out this way. Yeah, there's a lot of perturbations in his energy. He's focused, like you said, on like all these things that are shifting around him. And he can't see the positive stuff. He has an attitude of, he feels like he can't live his life or move forward while his aunt is living with him. That is a stuck energy. Oh, interesting. But so as far as you're concerned, no, he hasn't walked. So what does he, okay. So I guess the reason I keep asking him, what does he want to do? He's thinking about the stuff with you, but maybe until he can see, like you said, he can't see things clearly. So until he can see things clearly, he just can't make heads or tails about something, I guess. Let's see. What is his intention? What are his intentions as it stands right now? What are his intentions towards me? It stands right now. this deck. Oh wait, you like this one. I have a feeling the same cards might come out. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what are his intentions? Oh, 1 second. Oops. Sure, Amanda. 1 second. I'm just finishing up the Queen. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Queen. What are his intentions right now? There's a lot going on in his life. We got the Tower again, Queen, with his intentions. Let's see. What are his intentions? He wants to, you're right, he wants to shake things up. And we have him wanting to make a decision, thinking about the connection that you two share. But we also had this thing about, we have the Queen of Swords and I've had the commitment, structure, doing things the right way. Oh, we have, okay, intentions. We have, oops, sorry. Oh, wow. He's awake. So you should try to talk to him in the 5D. We have Ace of Cups. As soon as you said that, as soon as you said he's awake, we got the, thank you for dropping by, Amanda. Make sure to like. So his intentions are to create some change in the energy around the, you know, the emotional connection you guys share. Queen, we've had the Queen of Swords come out 3 times in all 3 decks I've used. And this one, and this one, and this one. So you are on his mind very much. I mean, I know that's not you technically, but it is you. So all else being equal, if he wasn't feeling so distressed and distracted by other things, he's thinking of shaking things up and trying to make a decision about the situation with you. But I'm getting that he's not going to make it easy. It's not like he's just going to be like he wants to keep his, it's not like his man, like he wants to keep his sense of pride or something. Like he wants to be like he doesn't want you to, like he doesn't want to come across as too vulnerable. That's all I'm getting. Hi, Kayla. Yeah, I'll check that you subbed and certainly I'll pull a card for you. Is he going to ask me to move in this? Let's see. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Can you give us a timeline? Is there any timeline of when this is going to happen, when this disruption is? Any timeline? Okay, so I don't, like, you know, Queen, I'm not that big with timelines, but this is what we got for that. I don't know how you want to interpret that. I actually could see that as going as yes and no for your question. I mean, if you want to go classical tarot, you could say, well, that's a no, but you could also look at the particular image here. Okay, I'm just going to ask without timeline. Is he going to ask her? When I just asked, are you going to ask her to move in? But this came out in the reverse. He's still deciding. He doesn't want to, he doesn't want to bring you in during the drama. Like, he doesn't want you to get too stuck in all this ant stuff or this other stuff. So he'd have to make a clean break from that first or whatever, or something. Like, he needs to clean some things up. technically this is Taurian season. So, I mean, if you want to do it the way certain traditional tarotists do, right, you could say, well, this is 5. You could say 5 months or whatever, with the back showing. Oh, this is off that Oracle deck, that the Psychic, whatever, the John Hall, I can't remember what it's called. So it says firm foundation. This is the I believe that's the 4 of Wands. Hold on. No, it's not. Sorry. That's the 4 of Pentacles. I think this is the 4 of Pentacles in the classical tarot. Still trying to figure stuff out, looking for stability. I think you should, let me just get you an advice card. Like, you are obviously connected to him, you know, energetically. I think you can push him, like you can nudge him along with your energy being there so strong. Like you can you can nudge him along in what to do. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What's hi Empress, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing, dear? No, I'm going to, if you want to donate, I'll read for you. I'm going to do 2 free card pulls after Queen, just single pulls. If you wanted that, I'll do that for you if you would like. Some advice. This is advice. Last quarter moon in Sag, practice gratitude. I think it's just kind of telling you to take your mind off of this. And at the bottom of the deck, we have this. Reveal what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. So I think this is about your ability to detect and kind of feel and see things, you know, kind of like you're sensing stuff. Practice gratitude. Oh, maybe like, you know how I was just saying you're energetically connected to him. Maybe do like positive affirmations and try to manifest him. Like if you send him positive vibes as he's working through all this stuff that he's going through, maybe that's going to draw him closer. Because, you know, I kept hearing that she can hold it down. She can hold it down or something. Like he needs like some support right now. And somehow energetically, when he feels your support, he's going to feel more encouraged to like reconnect with you or something like that. But that's what I have for you right now. But you're right, Queen, like, because he's certainly like, we had the Tower come up twice, we had the Queen of Swords come up 3 times in 3 different decks. So that's crazy. Okay, let me pull those free cards. If Empress donates, we'll do that. Otherwise, oops. Okay. I hope you're well, Empress. Amanda, are you still here? I'm Kyla. 1 second. 1 second. Let me just check stuff. How is everyone doing tonight? Okay. Okay, so Amanda, what did you, am I just pulling it? Okay, thank you, Empress. I'm just going to pull a card here for Amanda and Kyla. Did you want something specific? I'm sorry, I can't really see. I'm just going to pull a card. I'm sorry, would love spiritual guidance. Okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Logan. Who's Logan? Hello, Logan. Make sure to sub and like. Thank you for the subscriptions. It's free, allows for energy exchange, and allows me to pull you a free card. Okay. Oops. This is for Amanda. So 1 second, Amanda. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. So there's something about moving on here, Amanda. There's something here about, for you, there's something about um, exploring and deserving and seeking more than you are experiencing currently in your life. You might need to emotionally withdraw for a while and change your priorities or something. You need to look for something for emotional fulfillment. You need to take action in your emotions. Either you're going to do that yourself or there's somebody around you who might help you with that. You need to trust yourself, or if there's someone around you you feel you can trust to help you kind of accomplish this thing about seeking emotional fulfillment and gratitude in your life or something like that. I don't know if you've been seeking counsel or you go to church, Amanda, or you pray, or you obviously look at readings or horoscopes or whatever, but like continue to consult spirit and the divine in the ways that you find helpful and trustful to strengthen your emotional wherewithal. You're not alone, even though it might feel like it. Something like that. So that's kind of a message for you, Amanda. I'm not sure. Hopefully you'll find a way to see if that connects for you. Come back again the next time. And I'm just showing you the images. If you feel like you're getting any feelings from looking at these images, you're welcome to pull from that. Oh, I'm so sorry. Was he a water sign, Amanda? I think you need to take some time and some more time and process that pain. I mean, obviously that kind of thing always stays, but like, I think Spirit's guiding you to, and because you mentioned it here, to kind of feel those emotions and find what you need to do to work through that, something like that. Thank you for trusting me with your energy and letting me pull a card for you. Certainly come back again another time when I pull cards and I can pull you another one. Okay, Kyla, are you still here? If you're still here, Kyla. I'm sorry also, Amanda. Hold on. Amanda, are you still here? I'm just getting a message to pull a card for you. Okay. And then Kyla, okay. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Amanda. Okay, so Amanda is still here. They wanted this one. Oh, wow. Amanda, so I don't know if you're still here, but they had me, I was going to switch and they had me pull this card for you. So this says, first quarter moon in Libra, keep your heart open. That's specifically after you mentioned the thing about your dad. So keep your heart open. Okay. If Amanda sees that, we'll see. Okay. Okay, Kayla. So thank you for subscribing and liking. That ensures authentic energy exchange. And make sure to stay subbed. If you don't want to stay subbed, then please don't sub and unsub because that doesn't good for YouTube. So I pull free cards for my subscribers whenever I come on. So it is a perk that people are entitled to once they sub. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay, Amanda. That message though was related to him. It was related to him, like keeping your heart open. I could feel that. So this is gonna be one. So the free ones are one card. So what is Zach for Kayla? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Kayla. Hi, Srasta. I'll check for your sub and then I will pull for you. Oh, no. Okay, yes. And then I have to read for Empress as well. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Kayla. What is a clear answer? What does Kayla... yeah, we have Logan, right? And Srasta, but I think Empress donated as well. Okay. Oh, so Kayla. Zach has feelings for you. Yay, I'm so excited about this card for you, Kayla. Look at that. Isn't it cute? Okay. So he feels a connection with you. Either you guys have a strong connection, or you have a very sweet connection. You might have known each other for a while, or if not, you or him, one of the two feels that. There's a bit of a romanticizing of the relationship. You guys feel familiar to each other. This is pretty positive. He has positive feelings towards you. At least that's what they're telling me. If there's any challenges, they're not really showing it to me right now. No, it's not the Two of Cups. No. It would be the Six of Cups in the traditional tarot. That's sweet. I like that, Kayla. Thank you. Yes, Empress. Okay, so I'll read for Empress, and then I'll finish off with the free ones. 1 second. What's happening? Okay. Make sure to, if you're new, make sure to sub. Okay. And come on, Empress. Okay, how are you, Empress? I haven't seen you all. I actually, I pulled a card from a deck for someone one day in a reading, and for some reason, obviously I've never seen you, but I had a flashback to a reading of it's not a flashback. I just remembered reading for you. Something to do with stars in the nighttime. It's weird because I don't always remember my readings. Anyway, okay, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. We are going to use this one. I'm okay. Okay, that's a bit tough in the world. Yes, I remember your Gemini. What are is this the same Sag? Empress, if this be the same Sag, I'm going to go and pull this boy by his hair. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I would never do that. Sorry. Oh my goodness. That's so funny that you said you're sitting outside, because I was just thinking, I got the flash of you when I was thinking about you. One day you said something about being under the stars. That's so crazy. You love the Geminis. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm just gonna look at the question again. Hold on. Wow, now you're looking at the moon. That's so good. We're feeling a connection with the and there's a full moon is tomorrow. So do a full moon ritual. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. RDs. RD. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Empress for Empress's highest good. I need some insight regarding. Thank you, Queen. I know it's late, so if you have to go, I understand, but certainly stay if you feel like it. Angels, ancestors, Empress for Empress's highest good. What's your moon, Empress? I'm sure I've asked you before, but I don't remember. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Oh, cool. Are you doing something? Oh, anyway. Do you have Virgo in your chart? It's interesting you say that, Logan. Oh, Taurus moon. Oh, that's like, I have a few of you. There's a bunch of you who I know that are Gemini Taurus moons. That's clean too, isn't it? Virgo rising. Oh, so that'll be interesting for you. I personally have never really resonated with my rising signs. It's interesting because Logan said that as well. But anyway, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay, of Empress. Empress is highest good. Have you talked to him lately? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness me. This Sag. Has he been a bit quiet? It's showing me that he's a little bit, oh no. Why are these boys being the same energy all the time? Okay. Okay. Hold on, it's wanting me to do one more thing. Oh, you didn't respond. I haven't spoken to him, but he texted me. Okay. But did he, and when you said but had he not, have you guys, it's kind of showing that you guys hadn't like the communication hasn't been, well, actually, it's weird. It's showing like there's a little bit of communication, but at the same time, there's no communication. So that could either be that the communication is not meaningful or it's sporadic, but it's not fulfilling what this connection potential is to mean overall. Thank you. Okay, so we're quiet. Okay, let me just tune into these cards because they'd be a little bit. Oh my goodness. I wonder what his moon is. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's a little all over the place too. So I'm just going to try to clarify this. So yeah, like what does he want? Like, what does he want? He seems distracted, or he seems maybe thinks you are, maybe he's expecting something from you and it's not being communicated to you. Let's see. There's something he's not like told you. Let's see. Okay, sorry. They're asking me not to pull from these cards. I'm sorry. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Okay. He feels okay. So he is noticed that you haven't responded to him. Okay. So firstly, that's the thing. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So he noticed that you didn't respond to him. Well, obviously he noticed that you didn't respond to him. Yeah, Trust, I'm just on a donation, and then once I finish up, I'll finish up with the free pulls. Sorry. He's aware, like the fact you didn't respond to this text or whatever, like he's like, okay, like he noticed that, and he's thought deeply, like not deeply, like it kind of affected him. So either he's going to try to be all like, so this is interesting. This person doesn't. Sorry, I don't. Okay, so he is monitoring. He's wondering if you're going to respond. He's curious about you. He's trying to figure out what's going on. He wants you to respond. He feels burdened or heavy by the fact that you haven't responded, which is so weird that he would expect you to suddenly respond. Hold on, let me just see one thing. It seems like he has, like, he seems a little confused by what you want. He's a little confused, but now that's what the cards are saying. But what I'm feeling is like, why is the boy confused? I mean, she's made it clear what she wants, I think, but I'm not sure. But that's just me. Hold on. Spirit guides and these ancestors. 1 second. There is a how do you say it? There is a bit of a like both of you are like there's no right now, like as the energy stands, there's not enough vulnerability between both of you, and that could be because of him, you, whatever. This is a little bit weird, but like he's kind of disappointed in like why is he disappointed in you not responding to him? And it's kind of like he's like, I don't know if someone were to ask him what you are to him, like I'm getting this, like, would he say you're friends? Would he say that you're more like, and he's like, basically the things that you would have a right to ask him, like the questions you would be able to ask him, those are the exact things that somehow he might be asking of you. But this almost, I'm not sure why though. Like, so if, like, why isn't she responding to me? It's very weird. Okay. I'm not understanding this one. Yeah. That's the thing. So why is he asking that? Oh, so he feels confused despite that. So this is the thing. It's like, I know that you've already said what you want, but he's searching for answers. Why is he searching for answers? He's trying to look for answers. Dude, you don't need, oh my goodness. Look at this. This has been happening a few times tonight. Sorry. It's like, I have the same cards coming on the same deck. This is the Hermit clarifying the Hermit. He is trying to understand what he feels for you. He's trying to find answers, but he's trying to figure out what he feels for you. Goodness gracious. Sorry. The goodness gracious is me. It's not the cards. Because I can tell that he's like not anyway. Hold on. Spirit guide, then just let me focus. I don't know why I'm laughing. Stop laughing. There's a curiosity. There's a need for answers. What is he looking for? Spirit. Empress has given him answers. What does he feel he does not know? What does he feel? What does he feel? Okay. What does he feel he does not know? What does he feel he does not know? So even though you've told him what you want, he feels he doesn't exactly know what you want in the 3D in terms of like, okay, hold on. Okay, this might be a bit specific. 1 second, I'm just gonna tune in. He's wondering how, so I'm not sure, like say if you said, oh, I want a relationship or whatever, he's wondering how reliable exactly do you need the relationship to be? Like do you need him to provide for you? Do you need him, like in his head, like he's thinking about like, how strong of a relationship is this? Is it that she sees forever? And what if, like, I don't know, like he's somehow, even though you've told him what you want, he doesn't have the details of that. He doesn't know what you want in him as a divine masculine almost. Like I wanted to say husband, so I'm stopping myself from saying husband, but something like that. He doesn't know, okay, there might be a little bit of this guy, and this is his perception of the situation, where like he, this is his, like this would be him going, oh, well, you know, I don't know, you know, when people use that, like, oh, I don't want to say this, so, you know, like, oh, well, you know, she might need too much. Does she require more maintenance? That kind of stuff. I hate that term. That's why I don't want to say it. But I'm not sure. He doesn't strike me as someone who would talk like that. So I'm not really sure why I'm getting that, but kind of like, you know, how much effort is this going to take? I'm feeling this come more out of a place of fear, though, than from versus a place of like, you know, anti-woman or something like that. Like it's more like, it's just like, oh, well, you know, I don't like being like, well, I won't be able, as opposed to admitting I'm scared of being able to, you know, fulfill what a person wants from me or what a partner wants from me, instead of acknowledging and facing his own fears, he's just like, well, I don't know if this is going to be too much high maintenance or something, even though you've told him, I'm sure you have. But anyway, that's kind of coming through. This is just like kind of this energy where he's not fully baked. You know? I mean, he's just not fully, he's holding on to stuff that he just can't let go of regarding a relationship or commitment. And he's just, like, I don't want to go too deep into that, but there's something, let's get some intention. Okay, let me just look at the whole connection here. Yeah, there's still a little, he's not seeing, actually this is interesting because this came up in Queen's reading. He's not seeing things clearly. He wants to be able to communicate. He feels a little frustrated when he communicates. He feels like he's not getting his point across, but this could just be in his own head. Like he's convinced himself of things, of certain narratives or something like this. So it's kind of his perception more than, I'm not really sure if I'm tapping into his true feelings or not, but it's his perception at the moment. He feels that he can't really get love the way he needs to. He might even at times feel like he's undeserving of love, and then at the same time feel that he does deserve love. Again, not in any kind of like a aggressive way, but just kind of a like, ah, shucks, darn, like kicking the sand kind of way. But then it just becomes, I don't know, but he's a little bit of self-sabotage here. He's not like, he'll convince himself that he can't communicate, or someone's not understanding him, or he's not understanding. I don't know what this is. You need some kind of transfer. You need, like, you are asking for, and you need this. Like, you've been clear. You're like, I just want the potential of a commitment here. Like, you know, and you need this transformation to happen. While there's this is interesting because what came out before when I was asking for an overall intention before pulling these other cards, we had this playfulness card come out. And at the bottom, though, we had pay attention to the red flags. I didn't quite really understand them, so I just put them here to the side. So he's still wanting to be a little bit, like, he's still not wanting to get both feet wet with this card, is what I'm feeling a little. Like, and he's still over analyzing things. It's not necessarily red, like, well, pay attention to the red flags and the fact that he can't commit, but also like he over analyzes things. He's just scared or something like that. Hold on, let me do one more. Where did this card come from? Oh, here. Oh, I'm going to pull from it. Okay. Actually, I'm going to pull out a little psych deck. Hold on. Why doesn't he want to commit? Why doesn't he want to commit? Why does he not want to commit? Why does he not want to commit? Oh, crap. I am not getting my charger. We are signing this thing up. What's going on? Don't do that to me. Oh, hi guys. Hi, whoever's coming in. Okay, if you want to, Farah, but then I'm going to stop donations after that. Actually, I should update the thing. How are you, Farah? He's not, there's guilt, regret. This is a little kind of powerful psychological deck up. What is he? Is he ashamed of his prior, like, track record? Something about his track record? Yes, the expectation thing coming in, like his expectations, what he thinks you expect, what he's not really sure yet what he wants himself. Oh, okay. And he's a little ashamed of something about himself. I don't know if he's revealed everything to you, or he feels that something he has revealed to you is like not the most becoming or something like that. Like, he's embarrassed a little bit by something. He's just like, oh, I'm not going to be a good guy. I'm not a good partner. She doesn't want me anyway. Anyway, she wouldn't understand me. Plus, she couldn't love me the way I wanted to. But then again, I couldn't love her the way she wanted to. Like, it's this kind of talk. I can feel it. He sounds messy in his talk. He sounds a little messy. Oh, thank you, Angel. That's funny. I got there's something he's just not, anyway. But okay, that's more his intentions. Let's get some feeling. Oh, okay. You know what's so funny in this deck? This is the Hermit again in this deck. Virgo, we have full moon coming up, Virgo. We have Virgo here so many times. Although I've never really connected the Hermit with Virgo, but nonetheless. He has feelings for you. I just asked, I said, please give me some idea about what his feelings are, regardless of the fact that he doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, hi. So I'm saying hi, Shay. Hi, Angel. Hi, Farah. If there's anyone else I missed, please excuse me. Oh, this is interesting. This is the same card here coming out in this deck again. He has feelings for you, but he's trying to disconnect himself from his feelings for you. Basically, that's what's happening. I was just asking, please, to give us some cards that don't have to deal with his this, like, whatever confusion's in his head. So he feels strongly for you. You found a way into his heart in a way that he didn't expect. But he might almost feel like he has to, like, heal something on his own, or he's not ready yet, or again, it doesn't matter, but he's almost deliberately trying to disconnect from his feelings for you. He's trying to feel, there's a little bit of him thinking that there's divine timing, that this is going to work out if it is meant to work out or something like that. And that he's really worried about, like, making the wrong choice or making the wrong decision. I think we need some advice for you, because this person is, like, you know, like, it's his stuff, right? Like, okay, thank you, Farrah. Let me actually update the title so we don't. This is closed. So he does care about you. You have found a way into his heart, but I mean, sorry, I'm just taking out the donation link, guys. 1 second, sorry. Because I want to stop. Remove. Okay. Yeah, that was like the shame. He feels some shame around that past thing. Okay, so let me focus, spirit guides, and the answers. Let's get some advice for Empress. I think that's that's what he maybe he's told you, but there's more he could tell you. He doesn't want to reveal, like, how it didn't make him feel. That's what's coming through. There's a little bit of emasculation in his energy, but it's not there's no toxic masculinity in his energy, but there is a bit of an emasculation in his energy. But he's a softer soul, so it's not, he hasn't turned negative, but it's just turned into a weird amount of self-loathing combined with self-sabotage. Advice for Empress. Sorry, they're like, no advice. Okay, well, firstly, they're saying they want you to find someone who can commit to you. Wait, we're going to use this one. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. I don't want to use this one. Does he know, like I know you said that, so when you said what he wanted, like what you wanted, like what did he say? Like, did he say, okay, I can give this to you? Or did he say, no advice? Not from that deck. There was no advice from that deck. But that I often use for ancestors, and I kind of got this feeling, Empress, when I was shuffling, the ancestors were just like, next move. They were like, we're not doing this. So I don't know. This is just a life lesson for you. But I'm getting, let me change this too as well. It's something about, like, does he know that you like you, so I think you have to say something like, well, if we're not going to do this, then, like, you don't need to contact me anymore, or something like that. Like, I'm getting something like they're getting into the nitty gritty. Like, so does he know that, like, he can't just send you random text unless he's willing to make an offer or something? Yeah, one from here, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. So I think you have to then just, which is the solitude thing, and just be like, okay, then you have to set the terms of what the communication is. Because we had a bunch of those communication cards come out. Like, you then have to be like, you have to translate it for him. So be like, so if you're not going to have a relationship with me, then don't. I mean, if that's what you want. If you want him to still send you random ambiguous texts, you can. And just feel frustrated, and I'm no judgment. I mean, we've all been there. So, or if you want, like, if you're not ready to let go yet, and if you want to cut, make a line, then, whatever you're ready with. But let's see, that's what the advice says. Oops. Spirit doesn't like me talking. Okay. Okay. So for advice, we have, but I'm getting it's like nitty gritty. Like, it's not like big picture stuff here. Like, they're just like, figure out the details here. But I think you need to let him know that, like, I'm not going to communicate with you anymore. If, like, only communicate with me if you're willing to have a relationship, or, if you need me for something like that. Okay, so let's see. These are your advices. We have advices. Staying focused. Hold the course, which is interesting because you just said focus on yourself, and we have this, and the person is like focusing. So Spirit likes that. Desert passage. Trust that there's a divine plan. So this is more kind of for you. These two cards are so in line with what you just said, to focus on yourself. So there's a divine plan. So this might feel very frustrating and you have no idea what's going on, but there is some purpose to all of this. Hold the course, trust the vision you have. The desert passage is like, there's still something you have to go through. You know what I mean? Like, there's still something, like, it's not just going to land in your lap. Like, there's, like, in both these cases, someone's looking at a path or a journey to some degree, but it's there. It's Spirit's reminding you or telling you it's there. We also have detoxify, which is full moon in Taurus, Miss Taurus moon. We also have open up to change, new moon in Aquarius. And shine, new moon in Leo. So I think these are kind of consistent with what you're just saying about yourself, which is that like focusing, keep, like, I'm getting like, don't deny somebody else of you, like that kind of thing. Like, I mean, even whether or not there's someone around you right now, like that, like, obviously where, what, like, the grass is green where we water it, that kind of thing. So, as long as he's in your energy, it's, he's in your energy, and, and that could, maybe that just not allowing you to, it's not that it's not allowing you, that therefore whatever divine has in store for you. But, I'm not even feeling that. I'm not feeling like you're off. Like, I'm feeling very much like divine's like, we got you, this is fine, but for your own mental health, if you want to pay less attention to him, please do. Like just manage the Sag in terms of your own day-to-day mental health. I see him as neutral. It feels neutral in your overall plan or your overall journey from Spirit. Like, he's neither positive or negative. If he changes through free will, his decision-making, he could become a positive. But right now, he's just like, he's just a neutral kind of thing. Yes, absolutely. And then what was at the bottom of the deck? Unleash your, this is interesting. Unleash your kindest self. Quarter moon in Capricorn. Virgo, with the Virgo full moon, self-care is also important, well-being. Open up to change. It might be doing something a little bit differently. I think you need to, though, tell him, like, again, you have to decide if you're okay, because I have a feeling this person is going to continue to occasionally reach out to you, one, because they truly do care about you, and two, they need that validation to know that you still care about them and whatnot. I don't think they're expecting you to wait, but nonetheless, and if you're okay with that, then so be it. But if you're not okay with that, then you need to let him know that. I'm getting that a lot, that he needs to know things in hard, like specific terms. I'm going to ask that one deck again one more time, and then I'm going to... Oh, Empress has good energy. Empress always does well after the moon, too. Oh, no. Hold on, I have to go get my charger. Okay, so this was the deck I was trying to pull from you before, and it wasn't giving me anything. So we just got this one, which is Shaolin Master. be graceful in movement and action. So like it's kind of like this nice combination of like strength and grace and like deliberate purposefulness, but also like doing it elegantly. Something about the details as well. Be graceful in movement or action, and action. There's such a determination here. Oops. Yeah. It's like kind of like this is like this is like kind of like this warrior, which is like, do not mess with me, but it's just done with so much dignity and grace, that kind of thing. Like, I am here to protect myself, like that kind of thing. Like, and to understand, you know, I also feel the Sag has a kind heart. So if he understands that this is hurting you, it might be something important to let him know that, you know, him, the way he's coming in and out is hurting you. So it's not to your benefit. I just got to check one thing on my computer, guys. I'll come right back and Farrah, I'll read for you and finish off the free polls. 1 second, guys. Thank you. 1 second. Thank you, Empress. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, thank you, Empress. Thank you very much for trusting me and letting me read for you about this person. I hope things improve. I think in during the full moon, also you'll get some clarity. I know you have those work well for you, and you'll feel renewed. You'll get some messages there. Okay. And it's lovely to see you again. I'm glad to hear from you again and see that you're doing well. I'm just gonna go back and just see. 1 second, guys. So I know there's Farrah. So Farrah, I'm just gonna what was it? Oh, if Logan was still here, I'll just pull a free card for them, and then I'm gonna read for Farrah because she's donated. And then unless Farrah, oh, hold on, who else is there? Logan, and I'm just checking. Angel was on the free Shay. If you're new, make sure to sub because the free card is only for the subs. I'm just checking, guys. 1 second. Logan, Angel. Oh, and Shrasta. Oh, I don't know if Shrasta's still here. Okay. So, dope. So, Logan, would you like one freebie? If you'd like one freebie before I start for Farrah. Thank you, Farrah. Okay, so did you have a question, Logan, or did you just want me to pull you a card? Yeah, so just any card. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Logan, thank you for dropping by my challenge mode. Thank you for conversing with us. It's nice to have you here. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, Logan. I'm just pulling you a card because I don't see a question. Please give us a card for Logan. What is something Logan needs to know? I'm just waiting to see. Okay. Did you ask a question about love earlier, Logan? Or I might have confused that with someone else. Hold on. Having me shuffle a bit for you. I'm not sure why that is. So make sure to come back again next time, Logan, because it feels like there's something here. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see. Don't we all? If you wanted to write it again, that's fine. So for Logan, for you, let's see. And then Farah, yes. Okay. Okay, so there's something that's being considered, some like potential of something tangible, real in the 3D, you know, a person, a commitment, just a desire, a potential for something. But 2 cards fell out here, which is interesting. I'm just looking what's at the bottom of the deck. But there's also something kind of conflicting. There's some conflicting mental energy as well. There's spirits giving you some message about the conflict, or some getting you or somebody else getting trapped, or not trapped, like kind of the wrong direction about the potential of something. There's a better way. I don't know if this is for you or for someone you might have on your mind, but there's a better way for something to happen. You know, make sure to avoid situations that are lacking integrity and discipline and things like that. You know, and stay in that kind of energy of like pure, like being idealistic and seeing the potential and seeing things for what it is. Seeing abundance and not letting people convince you that, you know the way to be happy or something. So Logan, there's like so these are your cards. So there's like different messages coming out, and I can actually feel different energies for you. So I'm only pulling like the one here today. So I'm not really sure what this is about, but I can feel there's something more to it. There's also a little bit of being trapped. Again, there's some feeling of being like not being able to solve the situation, not being able to move, like being trapped in thoughts or something like that. But you're not helpless, or this other person isn't helpless, or the situation isn't, you can take action in the positive, and the positive towards potential. So anyway, that's what I have for you, Logan. Again, those are general. Sorry, I didn't see the exact question you had, but certainly do come back again next time. And I always pull a card. And some days when I have the energy, I do bigger reads for free as well. Okay, so I'm going to move on to Farah. And then thank you for coming, Logan. If you are new, make sure to subscribe. Okay, so I'm just going to go back. He isn't helpless, silly boy, though he's always leaving for months. Oh, okay. There was a card here of self, like there's a little self-sabotaging the connection. So it could also be like not being able to get off the ground kind of thing. Sorry, let me just change that again. Like something that couldn't get off the ground. It's not a good off the ground. It's not a letting something reach its potential. So maybe this is about this other person too. Anyway, come back again, Logan. We'll certainly pull for your person again, or your situation. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate the like and subscribing to the channel. it allows me to come on more often. Spirit guides, ancestors, Farah. Farah's high is good. I need some insight for Farah. And then, so for the people left here, as soon as I finish with Farah, she's a donation, I will get to Shay, and I'm not saying this in order, Angel, and there was that other person whose name I'm forgetting, but I remember you if you're still here. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Farah. Let me look at the question clearly. What are Yasser's thoughts and feelings about me after a conversation we had last night? Can you remind me? Hold on. Do you what your moon is, Farah? Thoughts and feelings about me after a cold shoulder all of a sudden. Oh, and I told him to work with it. That's right. You tell him, Farah. Sorry. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Farah for Farah's highest good. So that's me. That's not the cards. Yes, I saw. Thank you. Give me a 9-card spread, please, for Farah, the Aries, and her Gemini. We have another Gemini in the house. Lots of Geminis are asking about to me, or being the querent or the person we're asking about. They're having me shuffle quite a bit. I'm not sure why. Give me a 9-card spread. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Farah. Okay. Okay, let's just tune in. Okay, so he has positive feelings right now in his mind. I don't know how he reacted when you told him that about like being cold shoulder, but he doesn't feel, he feels like joy and happiness and positivity around you. He's actually looking, I don't know if you guys have yet to meet or not, but he's looking forward to your guys's meeting or your next meeting or whatnot. He feels you guys are a good match. I don't think, okay, that's okay. No problem, Fair. He feels you guys are a good match. He feels that you guys have similar goals. He's feeling positive about this. He actually, or both of you actually feel that this is kind of a special connection. Regardless of the conversation last night. So that means that the feelings of the overall connection and the strength of the overall connection right now, at least, is outweighs whatever the conversation is, at least in the cards or the way they're coming through in the cards is kind of what it's saying. There might be a little bit of a feeling like there could be some awareness of having a need for like he might have learned a little bit about your style of communication or like realizing where you guys need to have better teamwork or not, but he thinks it's possible. Like he has a positive feeling towards it. So probably you expressing to him that you weren't, happy with how he was communicating to you actually probably helped him understand a little bit more about you. But let me just see what the issue is with the... Thank you, Logan. Spirit guides, let me tune in. There's a little bit they want to avoid, like there was, I don't know why, the conversation was a little stunted. Like what do you say? Like whatever, like there's some, so he might have been trying to avoid a problem or something. Like there might have been something small bugging him and he didn't want you to like what do you say, like he didn't want to get on your he didn't want to bother you with it, or he's just trying to solve it himself. This might be the reason you felt this coldness in his energy. I don't think it was necessarily towards you. It might have been something else that was bugging him. And even if it was something regarding your guys' connection, it was more that he was just not sure how you guys would handle it. But I think he feels good about it, which is interesting. Okay, 111. Okay, thank you, Logan. Yes, for sure. Absolutely. Certainly come back for sure. Yes, do come. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you don't have to do. I pull one free card always for people, but make sure to hit your notifications. So, I'm just gonna see. 1 second. What is this spirit? What is this? I don't think he's as affected by the cold like him. Ugh, boys. Sorry. He's quite happy. He's quite happy with you, and he wants to explore. He's looking forward to it. So maybe the fact that you stood your ground, or you said that, I'm not sure exactly how it ended, but his thoughts, at least after, is that he has attraction to you. He's feeling he wants to open up to you more. He finds you a bit charming. Maybe the way you guys communicated will make him do that more. Your one thing Spirit is advising you to do here, Farah. You don't like to be treated. We were going to be friends, and he's the one who got me host. Okay. So I think he likes the fact that you've expressed stuff to him. He certainly feels friendship towards you. He also feels more than friends towards you. He's a just normal things in him wondering why and stuff. But overall, it's very positive movement. One thing is that Spirit is for sure, Logan. Is Spirit is advising you to continue to say what's on your mind, speak your mind. I mean, however you did it yesterday was good, and that it wasn't like cutthroat energy, but you just let him know. I'm not sure how you did it, but just you found a right balance in just when it wasn't okay with you. You convinced him, not convinced him. You let him know. So anyway, point is, Spirit likes that. Spirit is like, yes, this was good. Continue that. Don't ever feel that you can't speak up, that kind of thing. So it's just reiterating that. Let me just understand this. One thing is that they're probably still trying to make a little, they have these, they have feelings for you, and they want to explore them. They see the potential for this, but at the same time, they're still trying to sort out their emotions a little bit. They're not entirely sure about something else yet, about things, but it just has to do with them and their own life, and just maybe they didn't expect to really have feelings for you so quickly, or something like that, or maybe they're trying to figure out where a relationship would fit into his life, something like that. So they're still trying to sort out a little bit of something, but they do feel that you are worth their time, and there's a desire to explore this attraction, but they are trying to understand the direction this is going in. They don't want to get hurt, though. In the past, they've been, I don't know if they or you, both one or both of you have, there's been maybe there have been situations in the past with other people that have made you guys, self-sufficient, and that, so you don't need somebody else for a relationship. And sometimes that affects how you move forward with someone. So that it's just, both being cautious. You're both seem, happy on your own, happy in the sense that, you're not someone, there's no codependence here. It's not where you have to have someone. And so you're just both making sure the other person is, you're both kind of scoping each other out to make sure, oh, is this person emotionally healthy and ready for a relationship? Oh, okay. Will this be a good, healthy, positive relationship? This kind of thing. He might not fully know if he's ready for a relationship, but that has nothing to do with his feelings towards you. They're just, I don't know what it has to do with, just in general. Let me just see. Oops. Spirit guides, angels, please help me understand the They are looking at something. Okay. So we could read this in two ways. I'm not sure how well, like where you guys are in your connection, meaning like how much it's advanced or whatnot, but there is a little bit of you or him or the both of you kind of just allowing this to transform into a relationship, into something where they can feel emotional to you openly, where they can feel loving towards you without being scared of pulling that loving back. Like they want to be able to surrender emotions to you and have that change occur and not be held back by like, just thinking and worrying about what ifs. So this type of, the challenge, like, there is a little bit of spirit guides. What is this a challenge for? They're not really sure how to express or how to manage this attraction towards you. Like, how do they come towards you? How do they, like, if you guys, I don't know if you live in different places or you can't see each other as often, or how you get this off the ground. There is some uncertainty, or maybe not uncertainty, just he hasn't solved all those details yet, is what I'm getting. But in general, this is very positive. He feels like he feels, he has positive emotion towards you. He feels that this is a special connection. He wants to explore it further. He also, I don't know, you and him both think that this is there's a little bit of feeling of like there's some destiny in this connection. And fate, like you've been brought together, or maybe it's just good timing between the two of you, or you're hopeful. You're still both very hopeful at this time, and you're both wiser. I think you're both being level-headed about this. So let's get some advice, though, I think. So basically, Spirit's like, okay, don't worry too much about this conversation yesterday, because they're not drawing too much attention to it. That's why. Okay, so the card, so healing, as soon as I was telling you they aren't drawing much attention to it, we have healing family issues. The way I'm reading this card is that, there's just some other things going on where, maybe he just wasn't in the mood to talk, not fully precipitated by you. I mean, a little bit maybe in general, him just thinking and worrying about relationships and connections. There is a little bit, okay, sorry, I'm just getting this right now, Farah. There is a little bit of, he is a little bit scared of like, not scared, like this is him, this is his perception. He's just a little, he worries a little bit, I don't know, like many people do, about getting into a relationship, what it means, what the consequences are. So he's worried about that, but no more, no less than anyone. He has a little bit of energy where he's someone who could change his mind. Like he could suddenly be like, no, you know what, I don't want this relationship. But right now, all the cards as it stands today are showing that he's leaning towards going towards this relationship. But for some reason, Spirit's compelling me to say that to you, that he is someone who could potentially pull back a little bit, like he might. But if he is, it's just his own issues. And probably the advice is for you is to keep talking, to have you both talk through it. Like this isn't something where you would want to give up just if he got a little bit cold or pulled back, that it's something that you guys could work out. We also, the second card that came out behind it was soulmate. So I think this is a special connection that's coming out here. So that's interesting. Let's get some advice on how to proceed. Another, yes, that's a thing. So he, like, this is like, so you're gonna have to keep communicating, like, to him, like, that what you are okay with and what you're not okay with, and then it'll become clear. But he's certainly attracted to you, and he certainly has strong feelings for you. But it's about letting, like, this is a connection where, you can be like, hey, don't get silent on me. We need to talk through this, that kind of thing. At this point, at least, at this point. Some guidance. Yes. He's busy. And yeah, like there's a lot of other things going on. Oh, so we have first quarter moon in Sagittarius. Believe in your good luck. So this is again, like I'm getting, there's so much positive energy in this read. I think right now Spirit just wants you guys to like go with the flow, explore this. There's a reason for you meeting him, whether it works out or it doesn't work out is not the point. Spirit wants you, this is a positive thing right now. And Spirit wants you guys to kind of lean into it. Oh, and the bottom of the deck is interesting too. We have first quarter moon in Aquarius, trust the universe. I was telling someone earlier that the full moon in Virgo is, I think, well, I'm not sure where you are in the world, but it's technically tonight or tomorrow. So sometimes you can do like, just look at the moon and kind of state your intentions and manifestations, and that can help sometimes. So trust the universe. So there to go with the process, and we have relax under that. See if there's anything else in this one. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Is there any last advice for Farah regarding this? Right now, they're just giving me very like positive kind of stuff and like don't give up on this connection yet. And maybe this is just for you to support him through him being a little sketchy sometimes. Impasse. Oh, this is interesting. So it's interesting because this came out, which says impasse, and it says reflect and redirect your energy. So here's a situation where you guys had kind of a funny conversation and you're wondering. So as impasses, and if little impasses and little blips come up in your connection, Spirit's asking you to redirect your energy. Keep meaning find ways to work through issues as they come up. Spirit wants you guys to explore this connection for some reason. Well, probably for the reason is that it's a good connection. Yeah, these are all very positive cards here. There's potential wish fulfillment here if you guys can make it work. Because as you know, it's always free will, right? So like Spirit can help, in the universe, God, whatever brings us together and things like that. But some of it also requires our effort. And they feel that this person, I think they feel you can do it, but they feel like this person might need a little bit of coaching. And so they're feeling like you can continue to set your standards. Oh, okay. So maybe that's why they're focusing so much on that. Is there anything you else want Fair to know about this? Yeah, don't feel the need to strategize too much. Okay, just say what's on your mind. Like you said, be positive, just speak in terms of your standards. Don't worry about strategizing. Let him know that he also doesn't need to hide things from you. Like not hide, but like he can tell you what he needs to tell you, that it's easier for you if he just tells you what's going on in his mind as opposed to you wondering and guessing is what I'm getting. Yeah, that's good. That's maybe why Spirit keeps saying like, yes, that's good. You did that. To courage. Good for you. Aries, courage. Aries have lots of courage. But that's what I have for you, Farah. Thank you very much. It looks good right now. It looks good. So I'm hoping that like right now, it looks like universe likes this connection and moving you in a positive direction. At the very least, it's going to be a positive experience for you. Maybe you'll have your voice. You'll, hear your voice. This type of thing will happen. It'll strengthen your ability to navigate the situation. So anyway, that's what I have for you, Farah. Thank you so much. Let me know how it goes. I hope things improve. Like, I'm sure it will. And I hope you guys are able to like kind of, that he's able to, like, you can get to the next level. Okay, Farah, so I'm going to move on to the next one, okay? I hope she can hear me. So so I'm saying that there was, I don't know if these people are still here, Shay, Angel, and I'm just scrolling back up for one free, Srasta, and yeah, I think that thing, he has to be honest. Okay. Yeah, that came out at the end right now. Go ahead, Shade. Can you drop your question again? I know you posted about, but you can drop it again. Like, yeah, because at the very end, I just, when I pulled that clarifier in that, it was just like, make sure, because sometimes, he might feel like he has to, like, I don't know. It's not that he keep a secret, but he just might feel like, oh, I don't want to tell her this or bug her with this, but then that's going to lead to problems. It's better just to be like, even if he doesn't have to tell you the details, he might just say, you know what, I've had a bad day with my colleagues. I just don't want to talk, but that'll be better for you guys. Thank you, Farah. So Shay, oh, Logan's still here. Okay. Oh, this card, sorry. So Shay, go ahead. If Angel is still here. Okay. Whoever's still here, so what was it? We had Angel, Shrestha, Shay, and somebody else. So if you're going to drop your questions, go ahead. A bunch of people just fell off the chat. Okay. That's so weird. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Shay. Let me see if I find your question again, Shay. Oh, I chose. Okay. I told them no. These are just things you're saying. Okay. Okay. Whoever's in the chat, if you're new and you subscribed and you wanted one free card, drop your question now. Because I'm fixing to end the live here. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, for those remaining in the chat. I just wanting advice on the next step in turning my art into a business. Or maybe about having extra. Okay, so which one would you want, Shay? Because I'm just pulling one card here. Okay, I'll just do the first one. I'm wanting advice on the next step in turning my art into a business. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Shay. So Shay's highest good. Make sure to manifest on this full moon today, tomorrow, in Virgo. I think I'll ask for the first one because it's only just one card. Like, it's best if I focus the energy. Like, picking up on energies requires more intuitive effort, which is like really exhausting. So let me just try the first question. But you're certainly welcome to come back again. I try to pull. I know some people only say for new subs and stuff, but I try to pull for new and old subs based on when they show up during my lives to make sure people get their questions answered. For sure. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors of Shay. What's your sign, Shay? Yeah, manifest on the moon. What's some advice that Shay needs? What's some advice you want Shay to know? What's some advice you want Shay to know about turning the art? What art? Is it digital art? No, not digital art. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. Oh, not this card. Hold on. To shuffle more. I could feel them telling me to shuffle more. Pisces, Sun, and Moon. Okay. Ooh, Pisces. We're in Pisces season, aren't we? Or do you just had your birthday? Happy birthday, belated birthday. Angels, ancestors. That's weird. They want me to do it a different way. Ah, okay. So where's all these cards come from? So anyway, you got the Hermit, which is interesting. So some of some of the stuff with your business, with the Hermit coming out, is that there's something you still need to figure out some answers to, some direction you need. Well, obviously, because you asked the question, Spirit, this is what Shay was asking you. Well, you're just telling Shay the same thing back. But anyway, okay. But the thing is, so Spirit's like kind of speaking to that through your kind of time to yourself, through peaceful meditation and through like solitude. You're going to be able to, there's going to be like a spotlight that's going to direct you towards the path that you want to go towards. So this is kind of like, so something spiritual or something about self-discovery. So when you're saying, February 25th. Okay, it's been a while, it's belated. All types of art, it's hard to choose. And you said advice on it. So basically you want advice. So Spirit's kind of telling you to look inwards for advice. So, and also what you feel comfortable with spiritually. So this is kind of the opposite of like, this is not a card telling you, figure out your loans or your money or your finances or figure out partners or business space or platforms. It's kind of telling you, where do you find peace, solitude, and restful, rejuvenated energy? Where do you feel that where you feel that is where you're going to have, or I don't know if you're gonna have success with it, but that's where Spirit's directing you towards that. If you do, I don't know if you do any kind of art with not layers, like something where some art is hidden under another, like like crystals like reflect light or something, or you use different colors or something behind something with double meanings, or something that can have more than one, two things expressed in the same art. That might also be a hint, like where something's doing double duty. And also if you work with light at all, or like energy or something like that, or colors like rainbow or something like that. I'm not really sure what that's about, but that's what I have for you regarding the next step. So it's asking you to turn inwards a little bit, and not, you're going to benefit from looking inwards versus looking to externalities right now for your business. So it's kind of about wanting the right motivation for it. Yeah, and don't let your emotions sway, give yourself your fair due or whatever. Like you're able to do it. Like try to look at things objectively, not subjectively. I'm not really sure what that means, but anyway. But that's what I have for you. I'm not sure if that made sense. It wasn't what I was expecting, but that's what we got. So, and come back next time and we can ask about your ex or whatever. Okay, if there's nobody left in the chat, because I think the other people might have left, thank you for your patience and waiting. And thank you for subbing. I'm just going to double check if Angel... This is the thing, because the donations go long, and then when people come in, it takes a while. That's why a lot of people just come in the beginning. Okay, Angel's gone, and I think Trasta is gone. Okay. Oh, okay, Kelly. Okay. Go ahead. You're the last person. I didn't see you before. Yes, because I was trying to stop the live, so I wanted to make sure only those people who had asked questions before the live had done it. But thank you for doing that. I appreciate that. Okay. Go, Kelly, go. Go, Kelly, go. I don't know why I'm saying that. What? Is that from a show? Like, go something, go. It's like a cartoon or something. Can I ask what Jared thought after a date tonight? Okay. So the freebie is just one card today. There are times, just for those of you who are new, there are times when I have enough energy and I pull a few cards during the free reads. I just don't have that energy today. And if I do, I'll just give you that answer. So anyway, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors. But yes, come back. What are Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors? The Aquarian. How did Jared just give us a clear single answer? How did the Cancerian? I don't like shuffling these cards. He liked it. It's funny. So this is the Cancerian energy, and I felt like the card wanted to come out on its own. So yeah, he liked it. He felt like a renewed energy. Technically, for what it's worth, we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I'm purposely using this deck for the freebies tonight, just to keep us on track, because I tend to go long. I think there was some recall, like when you said he was a fling. I'm sorry, Kelly, today I'm just tired, and if I take your donation, I won't be able to give you a good reading, but I'm happy to read for you more. I can feel the energy of this connection, actually. But so if you want to come back another, I don't want to take your money because it wouldn't be a fair read. But I don't know what time zone you're in, like if you're in North America, another part, but I'm going to try and come on again at a more decent hour. I just don't want to like give a bad read. I know that people do that. People will be like $5 for one card, and then they just like tell you what the card is. And anyway, but I'll tell you why also, Kelly, because I was just taking the cards that came out from Spirit, and I felt compelled to pull this card, which means that the energy is strong around what's going on with you guys, because it came out, even though I'm resisting from doing an intuitive read, it pulled itself out at me. So which means that there's something going on in this connection. Yeah, and like I said, the Lovers are here. So when Spirit makes it easier for me, it's nice. Anyway, okay. Let me look at your question exactly. What's that? Okay, so he liked it. He liked it. It reminded him, and it reminded you potentially of your guys' time together from before. He wants to move towards it. He's thinking about like the connection you guys had, the potential that's there. I mean, this feels like something where you guys are going to go out on another date. I went on the date, but I like him, and I just don't know if he likes me, because he said he's not looking for. Yeah, so that's possible. He might not be looking for something serious, but he does feel a connection with you. And when a guy or anyone says that, I think we have to. I mean, I don't know what in modern society has allowed people to feel that they can do that, because it's kind of mixed messaging. But the point is, they're telling you straight up. They're like, I don't want something serious. So I guess, believe him when he says that kind of thing. But there is a connection here. See, like, even I don't, I wasn't pulling these for the free ones, but I just felt to, and I see love here again. So there's a connection. You're not wrong about the chemistry. The chemistry is there. There's a connection there. There's even a potential for a relationship there. But if he's saying no, then we have to believe him in the 3D. But certainly come back. And whether you want to do a donated read or whether you just want me to pull you another card, we can look into that a bit further, for sure, in terms of why he doesn't want to have something more serious. But he has feelings for you, for sure. This is not in your head. He has feelings for you. Yeah, and like I said, I felt like pulling this card, and I've been resisting pulling cards. Yeah, he's attracted to you. Yes, you better be careful with boundaries as well, because you guys have strong attraction to each other. Oh my goodness, yeah. You're like a divine pair. Okay, I'm going to stop or else I'm going to get off topic. Because I could, like, even if I got the energy to take a donation, that wouldn't be fair, because I told some of the others. So yeah, there's a strong connection here. There's a divine pair. I saw in the King and Queen of Wands. The chemistry is not in your head. I'm not sure why he doesn't want to pursue a connection. I don't know if he's just not ready or he has something else going on, but it's something there. Yeah. So like you said, like, see how it goes. But yeah, there's a connection there. Okay. Thank you for everyone who joined me today. Please, yes, come back again. I'm going to try and come on. I don't know what time zone people are here from, but like, I'm in North America, obviously. So I'm going to try and come on a different hour. I meant to only come on for a little bit, but anyway, I'm glad I could make it here. Are you in a North American time zone? I'm just curious all the time where people are, because I can tell some people are from. Anyway, Nev, it doesn't matter. Stop talking. I'm like talking to. You see, so it's almost morning. I'm on the west side. Okay. Yes. Thank you to everyone who joined today. I hope to see you all back. Thank you for letting me read for you. Have a happy St. Patrick's Day. Take care, and I will try to come back on soon. Okay, and good luck, Kelly. I hope it works out. Bye.